Hello, hello, and welcome to Humankind. This is going to be our first Humankind on the channel. Today, this is going to be episode 1, season 1, and you are in this menu for a new game. We are playing with the AI Madika, Alyssa, Ag, Memenon, probably butchered that, Willingham, Sari, and Mama or Salil. I think we're going to choose with 6 people, and we're going to do. Yes, this is just gonna be it. I think we're gonna go large map. I think we'll go Pangaea. We'll go just keep this mostly. I don't know what this one does, so we'll keep this mostly just default settings. However, we want to have this abundant, a lot abundant, and we want to have clustered. All luxury resources at the same time will be distributed in clusters around the world. Sometimes it may have no distribution. I'm gonna say. Spread around. I'll say natural. We are gonna be playing on normal. We're gonna turn pollution effects on, maybe. Yeah. And we're gonna be playing. I'm gonna say nation difficulty. Nation difficulty. There we go. And we're loading in, so let me just set a timer. Loading into the game. Hope everyone's doing good, and quickly before we get into it, if you want to see more of this series and more seasons, then please consider subscribing and post notifications on so you don't miss any of my brand new content. Also, throughout the video, if you have any questions or pieces of advice for me regarding Humankind, please feel free to drop a comment down below. Let's also drop a like. Let's see if we can get 20 likes on this video, and I'll get episode 2 up very shortly. Oh, should load back into the game. Right, I'm going to leave this on just because it's season 1, but once we get more into the seasons, I'll skip it.
And ice at sub-zero temperatures in a vacuum. Rather boring. However, on a small damp rock, there is a story that bears a second look. It's your story. But the first 4 billion years or so mostly concern amino acids. Not much of a page turner. But then, over time, the amino acids bond together, and things start to get interesting and a bit drier.
To be fair, I don't actually know if I
A
watched
certain
this.
subspecies of hominid discovers that you can do more with a sharp rock than annoy your little brother. Tools and weapons are invented. The hominids begin to cooperate. Fire becomes a servant rather than an unpredictable force of nature. They learn to tan the skins of animals for clothing. They learn ways to record and probably exaggerate their adventures. Eventually, these tribes learn to build shelters and immediately hold the first barbecue parties. This is the dawn of humankind. Struggle and cooperation have been rewarded. The Neolithic era draws to a close. The whole world beckons. This tribe has come far, but the rest of their story is your story. You are the one who will build them into a great civilization. How far will you push humankind? Here is where it begins. The future that you carve through force of will and a bit of luck, out of the raw stuff of planet Earth. Alliances and enemies, wealth and danger, power and penury. May you leave the greatest mark.
So I really actually enjoyed that cutscene. I don't think I watched it. By the way, I have played Humankind on Stadia, but obviously, if you do not know about Stadia, then well, I'll tell you a bit about it. It did shut down. It was a service run by Google Cloud Service, and it unfortunately shut down. Therefore, I don't have Humankind anymore, but I have played it, so I do have some experience with this game. But it is a bit different to how it run on Stadia, but I'm still learning the controls for PS and console. But what I've learned from the general gist of playing this game is in the Neolithic era, you want to have your guys on auto explore, so I'm going to turn it off. You want to get a bunch of armies, so if we have a look over here, exit tooltip mode. Right, that's good. That's what I wanted to learn how to do. So as you can see, we need to get a growth star, have a high population and slash all units within your empire. We've got a current value of 2. We need to get knowledge star, because the way you win this game, it's not like Civ. You have to earn fame. There's lots of other stuff that you can do, but when we get up to that point within the season, I will show you that. So let's go on to knowledge star. Discover curiosities to accrue 10 science. Current value is 0. This will also unlock a Neolithic legacy trait. And hunter star hunt a total of 5 animal units. Current number of units 0. So I think what we're gonna do is gonna move this guy onto that tile. Or what we could do is we could hunt this animal with 2. I'm gonna say instant resolution. And as you can see from that, we got 5 food and 5 influence. I'll explain influence a little bit later on, but it's a hugely important currency in this game. We've got Lost Souls Part 1. Your scout comes to you breathless from exertion. Between gas, he tells you that he spied another tribe not far ahead. He leads you on, and then after giving you a stop signal, you drop to your bellies and crawl forward in the bush. Ahead, a young woman, no more than 13 summers, is leading a ceremony. Her audience is dozen or so equally young or younger tribesmen. Many are crying, and when you see the bodies laid out, you understand they are in mourning. You know what you must do. So we can either welcome them, which gives us a growing tribe to next to hunting party, and it can have a chance of triggering another narrative event, or we can get swift withdrawal, which gives us +2 land movement speed. I'm going to say welcome them, because then now we have another tribes person. What we want to do here is we want to transfer this guy into the next tile. I am gonna potentially set up an outpost with this guy. Yeah, we're gonna set up outpost up over there. I'm gonna put these 2 on. Well, can we set up another outpost nearby or not? I don't think there's any point. I'm gonna put him on auto explore.
Just because a culture died out doesn't mean it wasn't worthy of study.
So we've got 3 curiosities there, so we got 5 food, 1 science and 5 influence, and another 1 science and 5 influence. So outpost is how you basically build cities in this, guys, but you can also use it to get in like new like civics, like laws. And turn there. As you can see, we've got our first outpost of Hunar being built, and it is going to be built in 1 turn. So I want to put this guy back on auto explore for the time being.
You have built a first outpost, adding another territory to your empire. I know you're hoping this is the beginning of something very, very big.
Wonderful lake back on. Wait. Go to. So we've got some competitive deeds here, so this is how you can get some fame by. Let's have a look at small gas board, get access to every strategic and luxury resource, built to last, build a wonder, build a railway line between two cities. These ones here, train spotter and Mark 1 will probably be quite far off. Continental rise, conquer each continent, yeah, I'll probably be further into the seas and spread your influence throughout. Yeah, so these are probably ones that would be like, you'd get further into the season, we'll get further into the season. But we're apparently, oh, they've both been unlocked by another empire. Anyway, so we've got Fungal Hoarder. The shift to fixed abodes hadn't been easy for the tribesmen and the woman who'd settled in the outpost, but they preserved and now thought of the land as home. When they discovered that one of their number had been hoarding mushrooms that he'd found in a nearby cavern for himself, it was a great blow to the spirit of the tribe. Now they want to banish him for his greed. But that would mean being deprived of the location of the mushroom field. What is your reckoning? So we can either get banish, which gives 25% on city defense research cost. Bountiful, I mean protect, which gives us bountiful on Hanor for 10 turns, which gives us 5 through 10 turns. So that's 50 food in total. Or retain. I'm gonna get +2 science first, or we've completed our knowledge star. So what we want to do now is get 5 population, and we've got 3, and then we want to hunt some more animals. We've also got another story event. I think that's what they're called. Anyways, tribe's legacy. You stand at a crossroads. For many moons the tribe has trekked the wilderness, slowly, tortuously learning the secrets of this world. How the materials hidden in the deep places and in plain sight might be fashioned to the tribe's advantage. How the beasts and plants of the lands and seas can be most fruitfully harvested, and how myths and stories can glacially but inescapably give power over our greatest enemies, other tribes. Now you must decide in what domain the tribe will truly sharpen its knowledge for the ages to come. Will you be renowned as makers, farmers, or charmers? I think we are going to become makers, which gives 1 industry per population on city or outpost. We can get farmers, which gives plant law, which gives us 1 food per population on city or outpost. Or we can get storytellers, which gives us 1 science per population on city or outpost. We are going to become makers. I'm gonna do remind me later. How many populations do we have now? So potentially take him off auto explore. So as you can see, other people have. I don't think we're gonna win this. I could do a manual battle. So I didn't want to do that. I didn't mean to put an automatic. I was meant to move my guy to attack. But what I think I want to do with him, we put him on station, and then go defend again. And we won. There we go. I don't know how we won that fight. I'm putting him on heal for now.
It's one of those moments that make you
lovely.
feel like a small thing on a wondrous planet.
I say we're gonna settle an outpost here. One gives us the best, like a balanced food and production. Seafood. 4 and 5, I like that. We'll go like that. Go to outpost layer. As you can see, a bunch of other AI players have just chosen the things. Also, now we've got another world event, so we've got a world of flame. In the distance, a thin cord of smoke cuts up into the clear blue skies, fire calling a tribesmen who run closer. The smell of cindered bark and burning pine growing stronger with each footfall. You spy dancing flames and suddenly find yourselves on the edge of a settlement on fire. Many of the structures are ablaze, but even with the smoke and flames, you can see these abodes are marvels of craftsmanship. You are about to direct your men to put out the fire with loose soil when you see short, shadowed figures running away. You, Slay, could become part of your tribe if you give chase now, but that would mean losing their secrets of construction. What is your choice? So we can either get Extinguish, which gives minus 25% of city defense research cost, or get a new army refugees to next to hunting party. I'm gonna get that so we can get closer to our let me have a look. Growth star. So we can go into the next area. Once we get the growth star, it gives us additional 20 fame, putting us up to 90 fame. So I'm going to do that. I think we are going to do a manual battle. And we are going to set up there. And then... yeah. There we go, killed that. We've got a star unlocked, so I'm going to say... apparently can't click on that guy. And I'm going to start transferring these units into each other and turn off auto explode. And I'll say now we are ready to go into the next area. So we can either get wait, no. Sorry, I accidentally pressed the wrong button. So we can go to Bantu, which gives us +2 influence per number of adjacent empires on territory, and we also get a special district of Mupia Fields, automatically upgrades regular outposts, +10 food on adjacent cities is fortified. And then we also get the special unit of Baganelli Pioneers, or we can become the Babylonians, which give us +2 science per research technologies on capital. And we get the special district of Astronomy House, which gives us -10 stability, +3 science per adjacent farmers quarter on city or outpost, +1 food per science researchers, +1 science per science researchers, +1 researchers slot count as farmers quarters. Oh, and we get the special unit. I think to kick off the game we are going to actually go. I think we might go. I kind of like the idea of the sow. So I think we're going to adopt the sow. There we go. As you can see, we have now adopted the slough into our empire. Actually, I'm going to keep these actually on auto explore Actually, never mind. I don't know. I might do, might not. And here we go, we go into the next era on turn 15.
Ah, the challenges of a young civilization. It's hard keeping up with the neighbors when they have the wheel and you don't. Humankind learns quickly that everyone contributes. If you're terrified of wild animals, you can grow lentils or catch fish. Tribes settle towns. Towns develop markets, and markets begin the exchange of goods, services, and most important, rumors and hearsay.
There we go.
Perhaps you don't really need to focus on markets when you have deep philosophers
So we're now
and
in the
dangerous
area of the
chariots.
sow. I'm going to move this guy up to ransack this sanctuary up there, which gives us 10 gold. There we go. With this people, we're going to ransack this sanctuary up here. There we go. with these people, I would like to get another city up, so I'm gonna go up this way. We also got opposite affinity, which gameplay orientation focused on influence or diplomacy. Offbeat empires receive more fame when earning offbeat stars. So we've got 5 influence out of 600 and reward is 153. And the affinity action cultural blitz immediately bring one of your empire's territories back onto its sphere of influence and gain influence for each adjacent territory. Holding your spear, if you don't have the strongest influence in the territory, there is a high chance it will start converting back after you use this action. I actually really like the tooltips. It actually is what I wanted to do with the UI. One of the problems that I seem to have when I first played this was the UI, and I couldn't understand what everything would give me. But now, thanks for a useful tip from someone on Reddit, I think it was. He said that if you press the touchpad, like in the middle of your control on PS4, it will allow you to see what everything gives you. So if we have a look at calendar, which is the first one we're going to get, you get the artisan quarter and a granary. So I think I'm going to get that because that gives +3 money per adjacent market quarter and +2 stability on district. And the granary gives you +2 food per farmers and 1 farmer slot. So I think we're going to go with that one first, and we are able to build our first city.
A city
There
means shelter for those who need it, a place to store food, pens for the pigs. It may not be glorious, but it beats sleeping under trees.
So we're going to get the Confucian school, and we're going to build that first of all. So we're going to build that there. As you can see, that is the best how we can build it on. Because if you build it there, you get 6 science and 10 stability, but let's give is beneficial because it's a recommended tile to put it on because it gives 11 science and +10 stability but -1 production. Currently in our city we are making 7 food per turn, 17 industry per turn, 3 money per turn and 3 science per turn. Our stability, if we go over here, our stability, so as you can see your city food population high enough to support 1 population growth. It is currently gaining 1 population every 8 turns. Next population gain 19% +13%/turn. And our stability is population assigned here will increase the stability of the city. Stability is currently at 82%. It will evolve every turn by 5% until it reaches 100%. Expand the city by adding districts or territories decreases its stability. So these actions are only available when the city's stability is sufficiently high. So I'm going to end turn. I hope we can get this up and running. So if we go over here, ransack, successful.
I wouldn't call it elegant, but it may teach them to keep their doors locked.
And then we go. And now we got our guys back out again. So I'm going to move into the cloud of fog over here with this scout, I think it would be. And we're going to move this growing tribe down into the cloud fog of war down here. Still got 2 movement tiles, so we're moving down over there. And we're going to have a look at the area stars we need to get. So we need to get the expansionist stars. We can get 3 of them, so we need own 2 territories attached to any city, including the city's territory. Current value is 1. Area stars unlocked this turn would grant 100 fame. Build the stars complete the construction of 6 districts within your empire. We've got 7 out of 12 population, so that's good. So on our way to getting the agreeing stars. don't know if we'll probably get that star. We can get the scientist stars as well as the merchant stars, and we can probably do the apposite stars as well. So that's good. Looking forward to that. Gonna keep moving. Blisk. I'm gonna move him down here actually.
Let's go.
See what's down over here. Hope you're all looking forward to this series. Remember guys, if you want to see more, make sure to subscribe so you get with post notifications on, so you get notified when the next episode of the series is up. And we're gonna instant resolution that, and we got, now we're in the next era, we get 5 gold instead of food and influence, so that is actually quite good as well. You won't be able to heal until this is within our city borders or outpost borders.
Off we go.
I'm gonna move up this way to fight this deer. And these guys, I think I'm gonna move down here. And we found a lair, which is lovely. So we can ransack that. And I'm gonna move this guy down here.
Come over here.
Move him down there onto the river tile. Take a little further down there. I think this guy is gonna instant resolution. Let's see it. There we go. So if we open that, get 5 gold, lovely. And now we have got of herds and heirlooms. The daily era of nomadism is a distant memory for your people. Multiple generations of families having lived and died in the same city over the course of the centuries. Every death comes with pain and grief for those still living, but as time has passed, family quarrels have also become commonplace as arguments, material possessions flare up. One distinguished family riven by disputes over a herd of prized cattle has asked for you to establish a clear system of inheritance to help avoid future arguments. What is your decree? So if we have a look at overlook, this modifies the social access towards tradition. Distribute modifies the economic actives towards collectivism or privilege. Modifies the economic access towards individualism. I think the best option is distribute. If you have any tips or advice, guys, please feel free to drop them in the comments. If you have any recommendations or understand the systems better than I do, and I'd hugely appreciate your advice and help and tips. And we've unlocked calendar, which is lovely. So I think the next thing to get is maybe, I can't make my mind up between domestication or carpentry. I think, truth be told, carpentry might be better. Yeah, I think we're gonna get carpentry. If we can get carpentry, there we go. And then we'll do domestication afterwards. I'm gonna keep these videos and this season coming out regularly, so stay tuned for that, guys. And this video should hopefully be uploaded today, and episode 2 should be out by tomorrow. So stay tuned, guys. And I'm excited to see where this goes. That empire.
In constructing an emblematic quarter, you have become a builder and a creator. There is more to creating an empire than just yelling orders.
Actually, need to have a look when we can create our next outpost. claiming territory. We need 124 influence. Alright, that's fine. We'll probably go in a couple more
Off we
turns.
go.
And we are going to instant resolution what? And our city has done building its first district. I can't remember how you actually have a look at the infrastructure it's already built. So I think we are going to get a farmer's quarter, and we're gonna build it there because it gives 5 food, but it gives us -8 stability, which is not the worst. So we could put it there. Yeah, a farmer's quarter up. And I'm gonna send this guy to explore further down into here.
Yes.
This hunting party down over here. Sorry about my dog barking, the big guys, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna send this hunting party down over here.
Come over here.
We are going to ransack this sanctuary over here with 22 gold. Over 1 turn, sorry. And I kind of want to explore further down into here, so I might do that. Move on to the next turn. So we've got carpentry research, which is lovely because I don't think I explained what carpentry does, so let's have a look. So we get clear forest. This natural world might be poor for it, but the bounties of the forest are an immediate boon for industry or siege warfare. We also get access to lumberyard, which once felled from nearby forest, logs of all sizes are chopped and stored. Sorry about what? Are chopped and stored at the yard before becoming fuel or frame in myriad settings. Lumbering level 1 next upgrade sawmill cannot be done until the following area. Industrial area gives 1 industry on forest and 1 industry on woodland. And we also get access to archers, which is lovely. So I'm going to move these guys. So we're going to see if we can use any good place to actually build a outpost. And there is, so I'm going to build 1 down over here. Which is lovely. And we're going to move these guys. I don't actually know where my empire actually is, so we're going to start. But hopefully they should be alright, so I'll move them.
Let's do this.
Down over here. An instant resolution was. So we lost. Combat strength changed from 24 to 12. We average health changed from 49 to 20, and we lost 1 unit. But we did win the battle. And these guys, well, I'm not actually sure what I'm going to do with these guys actually. Might build a dish. Nah. It's not, I don't think there's any point. We might actually send him closer down over here. Within this area, so we'll send that guy down over there. So we can get silver and start getting some strategic resources and luxury resources. I'm gonna have a look at this. So we either can get natural right or divine mandate, and I think we're gonna go natural right because this gives 5 influence on the main plaza, and it pushes us towards the social access, which gives us 5 stability in all cities and plus 5% science on city or outpost, and plus 10 science that we get maxed out. Where is if we go and get Divine Mandate, it goes more this direction, so we get more faith.
Why was this
Something like-
even a question? Let's keep it simple. We've been here. It's our place.
and we'll have a look at legitimacy. So, I think let's have a look at this one. This goes more in that direction of socialism, I think. So can either get codified laws or customary laws. I think we're going to get codified
Just
laws.
imagine. Once you discover writing, you can literally throw the book at them.
And with that all being said, guys, I hope you enjoyed the first episode of Season 1 of Humankind. If you did, please consider dropping a like on the video. Let's aim for 20 likes and I'll get episode 2 out as soon as I can. It should be up by 4 PM tomorrow. This video should be up by 4 today, so stay tuned for that. And I'm excited to see how the series goes. Let me know if you enjoyed this content. I know it's new games to the channel, but we've got a lot more videos coming. And with that being said, I'll see you all in the next episode very soon. Peace out, guys.